Alright guys, welcome back. This is Sam. I am with my spin on today's sports. And even though it may look like it, I am not a professional analyst as much as I would like to be. And first off today, I would like to start off by going over a recap of what our predictions were last week and how well they worked out. So our first matchup was Tennessee-Kansas City, where I had Kansas City winning. Did not work out. Kansas City actually blew a very big lead. I think it was either 18-3 or 21-3. Tennessee stormed back in the second half. Proved a lot of people wrong. In Kansas City, the loudest stadium in the world. I have no idea how they did it, but they did it. I'll give them credit. I feel like it was more bad Kansas City than good Tennessee, though, because Tennessee did not do anything out of the norm, anything special, but it gave Kansas City a tough time, and Kansas City ended up losing. So then we also had Jacksonville and Buffalo. No, I picked Jacksonville to win this game. Jacksonville won this game, and I said they would win it because of defense. They won it because of defense. The defense absolutely stuffed the Bills. It was 10-3. The Bills never even scored a touchdown. They barely even crossed the 50-yard line. The defense was spectacular for Jacksonville, and I feel like it's going to continue. Our next matchup was Saints-Panthers. I had the Saints winning in this one. The Saints won in this one. It was mostly Drew Brees in the offense because of the high-scoring game, 31-26 New Orleans. Cam Newton and the Panthers started working up a comeback late, but it was too little too late. And I don't feel like the Panthers were ready for what the Saints had on offense. It didn't look like they were ready. It didn't look like they had proper coaching for this kind of matchup. And Drew Brees was Drew Brees, had 3 touchdowns over 300 yards. That's what he's going to do to you. Then we also had the Falcons and Rams. Now, I had the Falcons in an upset. The Falcons won in the upset. The Rams just weren't ready. Jared Goff was not ready as a second-year quarterback, and this is his first year starting. No, but there was no playoff experience. Everybody had the jitters. The Falcons looked calm, cool, and collected. Julio Jones was unstoppable. Devontae Freeman and Tevin Coleman were a great duo the whole day, and Matt Ryan was very productive throughout the whole game. Meanwhile, on the Rams' offensive side, they couldn't get anything going for being one of the number one offenses. It's a pretty sad performance. So going into this new week of playoff matchups, our first one we're going to go over is Tennessee-New England. Now, I know I picked against Tennessee last week, but I see no way of New England blowing this game. They're at home. It's Tom Brady, Bill Belichick. I don't see Tennessee winning. Now, of course, it's the NFL. Anything can happen. Tennessee could very well win this game if the Patriots are just overlooking them and focusing on bigger things. They could overlook and lose this game. I don't see it happening. I see New England winning by a very large margin. Our next game is a rematch from a game in the regular season where Jacksonville played Pittsburgh. Jacksonville whooped them. Whooped it. 44-7, I think, was the score. And that was in Pittsburgh as well. This game will also be in Pittsburgh, but I think Pittsburgh comes out with the win because Jacksonville's defense, they have stars everywhere, but Pittsburgh's offense matches that with stars. With Le'Veon Bell, Antonio Brown, Ben Roethlisberger, Juju Smith-Schuster, they are just as stacked on offense as Jacksonville is on defense, and I think those will cancel out. And then when it comes against Jacksonville's offense against Pittsburgh's defense, it's not even close. Jacksonville's offense is way worse. I think the game earlier in the season, Ben Roethlisberger threw 5 picks. That will not happen again. That was a complete fluke. That was a career high of interceptions. Then we head over to the NFC side. We have Falcons and Eagles. This won't be close. Falcons win easily. The Eagles have Nick Foles at quarterback. After the loss of Carson Wentz, who was an MVP candidate, they've just been lackadaisical. It does not seem like they want to play for Foles. It seems like they much rather love playing with Wentz. So I have the Falcons easily winning that one. Julio Jones is another monster day, and they advance. Now, what will be the best matchup so far in the playoffs will be the Vikings-Saints. I have the Saints going pretty far. I see them having a chance to win the Super Bowl, so it's very hard to choose against them. But this could really go either way. I see the Saints coming out on top, but this could really go either way. The Vikings defense absolutely studded, no weak positions. The Saints offense, same way. But the Vikings defense compared to the Saints defense, the Vikings offense I don't trust. I don't trust Case Keenum at quarterback, but I do trust that young Saints defense. For some reason, I trust them. And I know it sounds weird, but I trust them. And so I have the Saints coming out with an easy win. Drew Brees will be Drew Brees, and that's it. All right, so those are my playoff predictions for this week. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys next week. Thank you for watching.